Hey guys, what's up? This is Dan here, and I just wanted to make a pretty quick video, just kind of giving you a little update of what's been going on. I know there hasn't been a proper video in a couple of weeks, and I just wanted to kind of explain why. As I said a couple of weeks ago, I'm working on Star Citizen now, so I've had a lot of work. I've been pretty busy working on that. With that, I haven't had a whole lot of time to actually, not even just to record videos, but to think of new videos and try and figure out what it is that I wanted to do, try and figure out what you guys want to see, and try and come up with, a little bit of a plan. But just to get started, Star Citizen is going very well. There's a lot of work that I'm doing. I feel like I'm kind of getting into the swing of things now. It's really interesting to have actually started working on a big project. You learn a hell of a lot about project management, backups, deadlines, how to communicate with other people, and it's been a pretty steep but really rewarding learning experience so far. As we all know, the work that I've been doing has just been primarily me here working on independent films, and although it's super important to be able to communicate with directors and communicate ideas across, working on a project which is just involving so many people is a hell of a lot different from what I have been doing so far. And of course, that experience is huge. So in terms of videos to make, it's kind of difficult at the minute because the stuff that I'm doing is so involved and it's so much. There's so much of a very specific type of work that I can't really show you that much of it. Of course, there's NDAs and there's a lot of things that I can't talk about with regards to the game. But even just as like techniques, it's kind of difficult to find things that I'm allowed to show you and to find techniques and things that I can kind of explain. It's difficult, but as soon as I can figure that thing out, I'm certain that there'll be a lot more videos to come. As I say, it's just tough at the minute trying to find the right balance between the amount of work that I've got to do for them and then figuring out cool and interesting videos to show you guys. But all is not lost, however. In the next couple of months, I've got a couple of, again, similar independent films that I'm going to be working on. Hopefully with that, I'll be able to have a little bit more content that I'm working on here that I'm able to show you. One of them at least is going to involve a lot more field recording, so I'm hoping that I can figure out a way to bring the camera out with me and we can get some footage of how I would go and record certain sound effects. And I'm still working on trying to figure out the best way to explain how I use RX. As of right now, I'm still pretty new to how it works, so I don't really feel like I'm best suited to overly explain certain ideas to you because I haven't long learned them myself. So as we move further on down the line and I spend more time with RX and figure out how it works and how to best use it, I'll definitely be sharing any information that I find with you. And also in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be working on building a new PC. I'm currently working on Mac at the moment, but I do have a PC, as you know. In the next couple of weeks, maybe couple of months, I'm going to be putting together a pretty substantial PC build that I'm going to be using for audio. I don't know whether anyone's interested in that, but I can document that as I go as well. Of course, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, commenting on the videos. It does mean a lot. I'm very sorry that if you have recently joined, and for all the original subscribers as well, is that it's kind of come along at an awkward time where I'm kind of busy doing one thing and not being able to overly dedicate as much as I would like to Grapevine. We all know that the BM800 video did spectacularly well, and a lot of you guys have found the channel through that, which has been tremendous. But I want to try and showcase more of the actual day-to-day of what I do. It's just as of right now, it's trying to find that balance between actually doing the stuff day-to-day and then figuring out the best way and the most legal way, I guess, to record that stuff to show you. Because, as of right now, I'm still figuring it out. I've only been doing it for 2 months or so, and I'm still learning every day. I'm still doing little things wrong and still kind of refining the workflow process. So when I can figure that out properly and get a better understanding of how everything works, that's when I'm in the better position to explain it. But as of right now, I'm still stuck in my old ways, but learning new things. So when they're fully incorporated, I will come up with a more elaborate, a more concise way to explain it to you. But learning about how important backups and workflows are has been has been probably one of the more interesting parts of it. I spend a lot of time actually watching videos of other YouTubers and other professionals and see what their workflow is, see how their file structure and stuff is worked, how they ingest data, process it, and then export it, and the best way to keep a catalog of sample libraries, or even like photographers with the image libraries and image catalogs. It's massively interesting to know that kind of stuff. Well, at least it is to me, and it's trying to find now, how I use my workflow and how I like my system's set up, then looking at other professionals and seeing how their setups are and trying to find the best middle ground between that. The great thing about working with Star Citizen at the minute is the people who I've been able to, be in contact with, I'm able to just, so how'd you do this? How'd you do that? And like, it's great to know that when they send me work, I can look at the type of work that they send me and how it's, portrayed and how it's filed and this, that, and the other, and go, wow, like that's why they do that. And then figuring out ways then to bring that into myself. Again, once we know, once I know a little bit more about this, and once I'm probably a little bit more comfortable with how things are working, I will definitely try and consolidate that into a video for you. As I say, as of right now, I'm still trying to figure it all out. So when I've got something that I'm comfortable with, that's working, and it's, kind of what I feel to be the best way, then I'll explain it. But that's the best thing, I think, with this PC build, is that because it's going to be purpose-built, built from the ground up, it's going to be dedicated to that, to audio. It's going to be a work machine. It's going to be set up in certain ways with, different drives, backups, and everything else, basically, to kind of just best help me get the most out of what I've got. So yeah, I just wanted to get in touch, just to touch base, say hello. I am still here. It's just, I know it's difficult, and I know I've been saying this a lot, but it's just really tough at the moment to try and find a nice balance because I'm so busy, and I didn't want to just make a video and then wait 4 weeks. And I understand why some people would think, well, don't do this, just make a video when you make a video. But I just wanted to at least make one video to let you know what's going on, let you know where I'm at, and then even if now on, if there's a little bit of time between two videos, I might just not say anything, but just know that I am here, I am committed. It's just at a busy time when we're trying to sort everything out, but everything's going well. I'm happy. I have got some ideas that when time clears up and we get a little bit more of a routine, I'm going to move into that. With these future videos where I've been talking about some field recording stuff, I'll keep you updated as and when. The best place to stay updated is just to follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description, but it's just @DanWishman. You'll probably find a little bit more about what's going on a day-to-day basis if you go and follow me on there. But yeah, hopefully everything's going well with you guys. Thanks again for all the support that you've been giving me so far. Can't wait to actually be able to be a little bit more consistent and get some good stuff out. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye.